Let's now bring in CTV News public safety analyst Chris Lewis joining us this evening. Chris, good to see you. You too are joining us from Mexico, of course, from the other end in Playa del Carmen, I understand. But give us an idea of what are you hearing on the local news about the situation in Jalisco State and Puerto Vallarta particularly?
Well, there's really not a lot of local news. Most of the news reporting is coming out of the U.S. and Canada, and other news agencies as well. But CNN and Fox and Canada are reporting on this stuff, and obviously it's of great concern. Social media is taking over and reporting things that didn't even happen and reporting things that are really terrifying to the entire country. But the reality is this is very isolated to that state, particularly around Puerto Vallarta. And so people that are locked in hotels, sheltering indoors, obviously for safety purposes, are worried. When are they going to get out of there, and what else lies ahead in the days to come?
Once again, we'll pull up the map here, Chris, for viewers who are joining in right now, seeing what's happening in the advisories that have come in from Global Affairs. There we can see it. The entire country is under some sort of a warning, whether it's yellow or it's orange. Yellow, of course, indicating exercising a high degree of caution. Orange indicating avoid all non-essential travel. Chris, why do you think this is the situation all across the country of Mexico? What do we know about this cartel and its network?
Well, really, the map that you just showed, Akshay, is largely the map that existed prior to me coming here in December. The Canadian government's been warning about safety and security in Mexico for some time, particularly around some hotbed cartel areas. Where I am now is yellow. It has been for some time, and there hasn't been just even a lick of problem here whatsoever. No concerns, although there's still violent acts occur in Playa del Carmen and Cancun and involving tourists, but not cartel-type acts, not major gunfire and fires and cars being lit on fire in the streets and things like that. This cartel is the largest cartel, the most powerful cartel in Mexico now. The individual that was in charge of it is reportedly a former police officer and was killed in a raid this morning by federal authorities. And so they are now a cartel of 20,000 bad people that are leaderless. And as a result, they're reacting, and they're really trying to make life difficult for government by closing off the airports, closing down major roads, and burning vehicles, etc., civilian vehicles included. But so far, there's been no visitors, no tourists that have been targeted. It's all been government agents and cartel members that are fighting it out.
Chris, we understand several Canadian flights have been cancelled, especially to Puerto Vallarta. We know that thousands of Canadians are stranded in that particular orange zone, about 4,000 plus. That's the figure. What would your advice really be, looking at the visuals that are coming in the news that's coming in from safety and security point of view?
Well, there's all kinds of warnings out there from various levels of government in Mexico and as well Global Affairs Canada and on, as you highlighted. Listen to that stuff. Obey the shelter-in-place orders. Don't go out and look around. I saw one journalist who happens to be there on a vacation wandering the streets with a cell phone saying, well, is this ever dangerous? Not a good idea. Stay inside, stay in the buildings. Don't go out and get caught in the crossfire. And remember, they're not targeting tourists. So why make yourself a target by going out and getting in the middle of all this? Listen to the warnings and stay put and wait for this to get cleared up by government authorities and be able to get back to Canada or the U.S. or wherever that might be safely.
Right. Chris Lewis, CTV News public safety analyst and former OPP commissioner. Always a pleasure, Chris. Thank you for all your advice.